Welcome to the Barbados Today News Brief for Wednesday, October the 30th, 2013. Here are some of the main stories in this publication. A $5 million a year deal to supply buses to the state-owned Transport Board may be in the works for local bus manufacturer L&N Workshop. That's our big story, which can be found on page 3. And prominent attorney at law Philip Nichols has been released on bail after appearing in the District A Magistrates Court today to answer charges of theft and laundering more than $500,000. Go to page 3 as well for this story. A government teacher and controversial Anglican cleric is calling on Barbadians to rise up and overthrow the Freundlich Stewart administration by non-violent means. Dig deeper into this story on our back page. A local justice of appeal has urged young people to live their lives at the stage that they are at. Check out page 4 and 5 and read what else Sandra Mason had to say on that issue. A Barbadian murder convict has lost his bid to have the Caribbean Court of Justice overturn his death sentence. The full story on pages 6 and 7. After 40 years, the National Independence Festival of Creative Arts, or NIFCA, has grown to such a stage where the National Cultural Foundation is now looking for a new facility to showcase the performances. Follow all the details in our Bajan Vibes segment on page 15. On the Caribbean front now, a man with a history of violent attacks against prepubescent boys has been sentenced to death in the Bahamas for the murder of an 11-year-old child. Get more on pages 28 and 29. In news-making headlines around the world, U.S. President Barack Obama's top health official apologized today for the botched rollout of the government's health care website, acknowledging that it was a debacle. This and other world stories can be found on pages 30 and 31. And finally, in sport, the head of the Barbados Football Association is telling the country that the executive is too large and must be reduced. The real story on page 45. And this has been the Barbados Today News Brief. On behalf of my videographer and video editor Gregory Waldron, I'm Emmanuel Joseph. See you next time.